seminar about how to speak English better, because all of us trying to speaking like native speaker, and we want to speaking English better, because we know our level or our English, it's not very well, or it's not like native speaker, but we have some skills to learning English, and some things we should to do to improve our English, to learn it more. And in the first things, all of us afraid to make mistake and afraid to speaking with native speaker or with people. It's a problem. It's you can't successful in your life if you have afraid in your life. We should be don't be afraid to make a mistake, because people can only correct your mistakes. Not happening nothing, only people correct your mistakes when they hear you make them, you know. It's don't be afraid to talking with people, speaking and asking. You should be don't afraid nothing, because if you afraid you can't successful in your life. And it's too important all of us make English part of our life. Get motivation every day. Every day we should be learning something new to improve more learning English or speaking English more, because it's too important if we make English with our life, because it's not only you learning English in your English class. You should be in the outside, at home, at your work. You should be using English in all your life. It's this way you can successful and you learning English more. It's like native speaker. And for language skills, we have 4 things to learning English very well, or like native speaker. In the first things, we should be listening, because listening is too important. You know how is pronunciation, the words, you know, and you should be listening a lot to like native speaker. And we should be speaking also when you listening, and you should be speaking, because if you're not speaking, you only listening, you only can understand, but you can't talking to people, you can't speaking with people and improve your life. And reading books, it's too important, and writing also, because it's 4 skills. It's too important to learning English very well, or learning all languages. It's about all language you can learning. If you do, it's 4 skills, you know, because it's too important to learning, and all of them have connect together, because it's one of them. In the outside you can't complement, or you can't learning very well like native speaker, because all of native speaker they got 4 language 4 skills. And we have 2 things connecting with 4 skills. In the first, receptive, you only get things, you know, listening. You put all pronunciation in your mind, and you are reading words. How can you reading sounds, all of them? And then when you listening a lot, you can speaking, or when you reading a lot, you can writing all the words. You can writing all the words correctly, you know. because it's too important. You in the first you only receptive information, then you using productive and you talking with people and using in your life. And what should we do? Make your goals every day. All of our should be making goals every day, and we are promised with ourselves to learning English very well. But you should have some goals, because if you not have goals, you can't continue. You can't learning very well. In the first words, you should be learning words to speaking, and books you should be reading, and film or listening. You can watching films or listening some things to improve your English like native speaker. And put your goals in the calendar in your phone, or you can make a plan to do this exercise to improve your English or learning more successful English. In the first books, you should be every day reading books about 20 minutes or 30 minutes, or you have goal. You know how many time you can do reading, but you should be reading every day books. It's like story or like some things. What you like, it's okay to reading, you know. And when you reading books, you should be writing also these words, new words. You should be writing to after you remember. And words every day, learn 5 words or 10 words, and you using daily practice. When you learning some words new, you should be practice, because if you not practice this word, it's in the fast in quickly you forget all of them. But if you practice every day these new words you learning, it's make you speaking very well like native speaker. And speaking, find speaking partners for daily English speaking practice. You should be find one person or one your family or one your friend to practice every day with them to you can learning more or you can speaking better. But if you only study, you can't learning very well. But if you have one person and every day you talking and practice these words, you know, is make you successful. And watching films or listening some things, it's make you better and like native speaker, because when you watching films, it's you know how is pronunciation and accent from native speaker. You can speaking very well. And it's about 1 hour every day. If you watching a short film or every day you watching some story or about some things in English, it's make you better to learning more. And keep a notebook of new words you learn. Use them in sentence and try to say them at last 3 times when you speak. Because when you learning words, you should be writing in your notebook too. You not forget quickly. And you should be practice more than 3 times or more than to you. You can save all this word in your mind and you not forget quickly. And read everything you can get your hands on. Classic lecturer or paper bags, newspaper, website, email, or your social media feed, or several books. If it's in English, read it. Why? Because this content will be full of using new vocabulary, new words you can saw in your social media or in newspaper, because they every day change words and putting new words, and you can find it as well. A fair amount you already know. This help you to improve quickly as expert to learn vocabulary. Give you new example in context. Therefore, reinforcing those words in your mind. On other hand, learning new words and expressions is essential to building your vocabulary arsenal, and particularly in a language like English with so many words. However, don't just read, move on. It's meaning you should be, when you're reading, you also writing, because if you only reading, you forget quickly. But if you're writing, you can save and you remember after. And you should be subscribed to products or YouTube channel in English, because it's too important. You every day you get it in English, because if you subscribe in another things, you can't learn it very well. But if all things in your life and you subscribe some channel or some blogger or some things in internet, you can using, and it's so useful to your English, and you improve your English quickly. And last things, it's too important, review. Make sure that you take the time to review things you have studied in the past, because if you not review what you studied before, it's make you forget quickly. But if you review or in the weekend, it's okay. You review what you studied. If make you very good, and it's make you remember all things you studied before. But if you not review today, you don't remember all of things you studied. And thank you. I hope enjoy it. Thanks for listening. I hope it's useful and successful to all of you.
Thank you.
Thank you. In case they have questions, you can have a discussion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much.